Alex, hi! I almost didn't see you behind that giant bag.
Sora, hello. Yes, this bag is my enemy right now. It weighs about 50 kilos. I swear it gets heavier every time I move it.
You look exhausted. Did you just get back from a trip?
Just landed an hour ago. I was in South America for 10 days. I walked everywhere. I think my legs are still on vacation, but the rest of me is here. How about you? You look so rested and glamorous.
Thank you. I just came back from Italy. I spent a week visiting museums, eating great food, and sleeping in beautiful hotels. No heavy bags for me, just one small suitcase with wheels.
You always have the perfect, relaxing trips. My trips are always an adventure, which is a polite word for a small disaster.
Well, we must talk about this. We travel completely differently. I want to hear about your small disaster, and you need to hear about my perfect plan. Our topic today is travel.
I love talking about travel. It's much better than talking about work. Let's start with the most important difference, packing.
I am ready. Tell me, what is the secret to packing a bag that looks like a small mountain?
I will tell you everything. Get ready for a long discussion.
My packing philosophy is simple. Organization is key. I start packing 3 days before the trip. I write a list. Everything goes in neat little packing cubes.
Packing cubes? What are those? Tiny boxes for socks?
Yes, they keep everything tidy. I have one cube for shirts, one for pants, and one for underwear and socks. My suitcase is a perfect puzzle. When I arrive at the hotel, I know exactly where everything is.
That is too much thinking. My packing philosophy is chaos is fun. I start packing maybe 30 minutes before I leave the house. I just open my backpack and throw things in quickly.
Throw things in? Like what?
Everything. 5 t-shirts, 2 pairs of shorts, a heavy jacket just in case, maybe 4 books I won't read, and a towel. I put my shoes on top. The goal is to pack so fast that you forget what you packed. It's a surprise later.
That sounds like a terrible surprise. What if you forget your toothbrush?
I forgot my toothbrush once. I had to buy a very expensive one at the airport. It taught me a lesson. Now I always remember the toothbrush. But I forgot my phone charger this time. I had to buy a cheap, slow one.
See, that's why you need a list. A list saves money and stress. I even pack a small first aid kit, Band-Aids, headache medicine, safety first.
I only pack medicine if I feel sick before the trip. For me, the adventure is the first aid kit. If I get hurt, I find a local pharmacy and practice my Spanish. It's a cultural exchange.
You are impossible. I will take the Band-Aids and the zero stress, thank you. My suitcase is a friend. Your backpack is a monster.
Okay, let's talk about booking. This is where I win the debate. I love to be spontaneous. I book my plane ticket 2 weeks before I fly, and I don't book any hotels.
You don't book hotels? Where do you sleep? Under a tree?
Sometimes. No. I usually find a hostel or a very small, cheap guest house when I arrive in the city. I walk around, look for a sign that says room available, and I ask for the price.
That sounds stressful and risky. What if all the rooms are full?
Then I try the next street. It's part of the adventure. You meet new people and you see parts of the city that tourists never see. The rooms are cheap and the people are always friendly.
My booking process is the opposite. I book my flights and my hotels 6 months in advance. I use a big spreadsheet.
A spreadsheet for a vacation? That sounds like work.
It is fun work. I compare all the prices, I look at the photos of the hotel rooms, I read the reviews from other travelers. I want to make sure the bed is comfortable and the shower is hot.
My shower is usually cold, and my review is, did I see any insects? If the answer is no, it's a good hostel.
You are making me nervous just listening to you. I need certainty. I need to know the address of my hotel, the time of my train, and the number of my gate. I cannot just see what happens.
But Sora, the best things in life are the unexpected things. If you plan everything, there are no surprises, no unexpected fun.
I prefer no unexpected problems. My biggest surprise in Italy was finding a delicious gelato shop that the travel book didn't mention. That's enough surprise for me. Your surprises are usually missing trains or dirty mattresses.
True, I missed one bus in Peru because I was eating a fantastic street taco, but the taco was worth the missed bus.
How did you move around South America? Did you use planes or long-distance buses?
Mostly buses, very, very long buses. I took one bus ride that lasted 18 hours. It was slow, bumpy, and loud, but I saw the most amazing landscapes, big mountains, deep valleys, and small, colorful villages.
18 hours on a bus? I would be so tired. I prefer to fly. Flying is fast, clean, and you can watch a movie on the little screen.
Flying is too easy. You don't feel the distance. When you take a long bus, you really feel that you're traveling. You see the world changing slowly. Plus, the bus ticket cost me $10. A plane ticket is much more expensive.
I am willing to pay extra for comfort. My train rides in Italy were fast and quiet. I read my book, I drank my coffee, and I arrived feeling fresh. I did not feel like a bumpy old bag of socks.
I felt like a bumpy old bag of socks, but I saved $300. I can use that money to travel again later. See? It's a good strategy.
It is a strategy for people who like to save money and suffer slightly. What about getting around inside the city?
I always walk. Walking is the best way to see a city. You see the hidden shops, you smell the food cooking, and you hear the local language. My second choice is the local subway or bus. I only use a taxi if it's raining very hard.
I walk too, but I also use ride-sharing apps, and I always study a map before I leave the hotel. I hate getting lost.
Getting lost is my favorite part. When you're lost, you have to ask people for help. That is how you practice the language and meet local people. I met a very nice woman in Argentina who drew me a funny map on a napkin because I was completely lost.
That is a sweet story, but I would have felt too much anxiety. I prefer to feel calm and know exactly where the famous museum is. Let's talk about food. Italian food is my favorite. I ate pasta, pizza, and gelato every day. The food was so fresh and delicious. I ate at restaurants with good reviews.
I ate at places that didn't even have a name. I love street food. The food from the small carts on the street is the best. It's cheap, it's fast, and it is usually very authentic.
Aren't you worried about getting sick? Street food can be risky.
Sometimes it is a little risky, but I have a strong stomach. I think the street food is the real flavor of the country. I ate a soup in Ecuador that cost $1 and was the best soup of my life. I have no idea what was in it.
I need to know what is in my food. I like to look at a menu and read the description. Did you try to cook any local food on your trip?
I tried. I stayed at one hostel that had a shared kitchen. I tried to cook a simple local meal, but I accidentally put too much salt in the rice. My rice tasted like the ocean. Everyone in the hostel laughed at me.
Oh, poor Alex. I hope they had other food. I took a cooking class in Florence. I learned how to make fresh pasta. It was an amazing experience, and my pasta was perfect.
See? You take a class and I create a salty disaster, but both are good travel stories. So, where do you want to travel next, Sora? If you could go anywhere in the world, what place is at the top of your spreadsheet?
My next dream destination is Japan. I want to see the beautiful temples, the clean cities, and I want to ride the very fast train. I also want to try all the different kinds of Japanese food.
Japan is a great choice. It is very organized, so you will love it. My dream destination is Iceland. I want to see the huge glaciers, the volcanoes, and the northern lights. I want to wear my pink sweater there.
Your pink sweater would be perfect in Iceland. It's very cold there. But Iceland is also very expensive. You might need to book more than 2 weeks in advance.
Maybe for Iceland, I would try a small spreadsheet, just for the plane ticket and an emergency hotel night. I can still sleep in my car sometimes.
No, when you go to Iceland, you must book a nice place to stay. You'll need warmth after seeing the glaciers. I'll help you with the planning.
That would be great, but I will plan the food. I will find the best, strangest street food in Iceland.
We can compromise. We can eat street food for lunch and a planned, clean restaurant for dinner.
That sounds like a good compromise. Adventure and comfort. We should travel together someday. You can handle the maps and the hotels, and I can handle the broken buses and the surprise street tacos.
I would need a very large first aid kit, but I would do it.
Wow, this was a great talk, Sora. I feel like I just went on a second, more organized trip just by talking to you.
Me too, Alex. I learned that even with a pink sweater and a messy backpack, a trip can be very rewarding. Your energy is contagious.
And your organization is inspiring. Maybe my next trip won't involve a cold shower. Thank you for the chat.
You're welcome. I have to go now. My ride is here. I have a lot of laundry to do. I need to put my clothes into the washing machine very carefully. No red socks.